what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are in the lab, Day 24/7 Studios. You got S.E.Live365 podcast, sports podcast in the building. And today's week 3, and I have one of the biggest bosses in the country. This guy is a marketing genius, and he's got a story to tell today, but we talking sports as well. The one, the only, Tommy Owens Jr. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, Cash?
Good to see you, man.
Cash Money, what's happening, man?
We stunting on them today. We stunt.
Boy, look. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
But we got a lot to talk about, and you have some things to share as well.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't know about. But we talking high school. We're gonna go college. We got NFL. Your boys played, and they look pretty good. I got to give it to you.
Yes, sir.
Then we're gonna talk Reds a little bit. Is it over for them boys, or they still got a shot? We talking prime. We talking your announcement and a lot of other things as well. How you feeling today, Tio?
Man, I feel blessed, man. I am awesome. I feel great just waking up today, man. Great being here with you. I got 2 of my friends in the room right here, man, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, no question. You got Steelers fans in here, then you got your boy in here. Special thanks to our sponsor, Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic. If you ever have any issues with your feet or your ankles or anything like that, go to Dr. Tanisha Richmond. She's a lifesaver, right?
Hey, man, that's my foot doctor. That's my foot doctor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's my foot doctor. Tanisha. Yeah.
She got her feet looking good.
Yeah, she got me feeling good, man. That's my girl.
No question. Go to 1323 West 3rd Street, Dayton, Ohio, 228-3668 for more information, all right? Now, let's go ahead and get to it. Usually we take a quick break. We're not going to take a break. We're going to go ahead and get to it. High school, we're going to talk high school real quick,
okay.
Right? Now, we know you're big into the high school game, and this week is a big game. You already knew we got Dunbar and Meadowdale this week.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I'm a Wolverine. My heart bleeds blue.
Believe.
I love all the Dayton public schools, but I am a Wolverine. 1988 class, the best class that ever did it.
And you guys are on a winning streak right now. We're going to get to that here in a moment. But we're going to talk, let's go down the list here. GWOC Sports, Fairmont stopped Springfield late. They win 10-7. Springfield's 2-4 right now. Coach Doug is kind of antsy a little bit. We haven't seen this team at this record at this late in the season in a long time. You think they turn it around, T.O.?
Yeah, man. Doug is like one of the best coaches I've seen in a long time. Not only does he give the young people a lot of hope, but Doug puts people in college, man, and he cares about young people. So it's more than just football to Coach Doug. He's an outstanding person, a human being, and he's going to turn it around.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, Doug, that's my guy.
Couple issues, and, sometimes the ball bounces that way when you're not having the luck, man. When things are not, all in sync, sometimes you can lose some games the way they've lost. But Fairmont moves to 4-2 on the season. Looks like they're going to be headed to the playoffs. Wayne streaks past Beaver Creek. They stay in first place. They were down 14-27. They rattled off 28 straight points. They cruised to a 49-27 win. Tyrell Lewis threw for 4 touchdowns, 300 yards in the win. Wayne train, they looking pretty good this year.
Wow, yeah, man. Wayne is an awesome team, man. I have a grandson that plays for the Wayne Pee Wee.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, he plays, man. He's a monster, Jonas.
Okay.
So, I've been following Wayne, and they're doing pretty good.
No question. They're 13th in the state right now. Miamisburg on Thursday Night Lights rallies late to upend Northmont, man. Back and forth game. Northmont held a 33-28 lead. Preston Bard sends Miamisburg on a game-winning drive. Keith Henry with the touchdown. And now Northmont drops to 3-3, where Miamisburg moves to 4-2. You got any ties in Northmont?
Man, listen, this is crazy because I got a lot of grandkids. Yeah. So I got a nephew that plays for Northmont, and my granddaughter cheers for Northmont, and then I got a granddaughter that goes to Miamisburg. So it was kind of iffy right there.
Yeah, you was neutral on that. You had to play the neutral vibe on that.
Amaria goes to Miamisburg. Mimi goes to Northmont, and Micaiah goes to Northmont. So, yeah, it was kind of rough for me.
Yeah, you had to play neutral on that.
Yes,
it was a good game, though. Great entertainment. Shout out to the Thursday Night Lights team. Keith Byers and the squad for doing a great job with that telecast.
Yeah, we love that, man. We're actually sponsors for that.
Yeah, no question. Shout out to Michael Wright as well, and congratulations. That was a great game to sponsor for sure.
Absolutely.
Centerville, top of the GWAC, they stayed the top league with a defensive win, 16-6 over Springboro. They forced 4 turnovers, and the Panthers didn't score until the last minute of the game. Centerville 5-1 on the season. You know about the Elks, man.
Oh yeah, man. They powerhouse every year. They come with it.
They're 11th in the state as well, so they're right up there. Now let's go to the NVL real quick. Butler knocks off Tip, forces a 3-way tie for first place. Butler Aviators, they ain't been down for a while, but bro, they kicking right now. 4-1 tied in the NVL, man. You got anybody at Butler or what?
No, man. But I followed Butler when I used to go to Trotwood a long time ago. Okay. I won't tell you how long ago.
Yeah.
But Butler was one of the good guys. Yeah.
No question. Butler now they tied for first place in the conference. That's big. And Luke Siebert he threw two touchdowns and a big win. Sam Mitchell 18 tackles. Braylon Crump 15 tackles.
18 tackles.
Woo! Wow. He was going crazy.
Monster.
Troy shuts out Pickwood in a rivalry game. Pickwood was down this year, and Troy takes advantage of it. 14-0 win. Jahari Ward 161 yards touchdown provided the difference. In that game, Troy moves to 5-1, and they stay atop NVL. Stebbins pulled off a late victory in honor of Ron Coleman.
Yeah.
Did you know what?
I didn't know him. Again, one of my granddaughters went to Stebbins, so she said he was a nice teacher. I didn't know him, but everybody says a lot of good things about him, so rest in peace.
Yeah, Stebbins, West Carolina had the game, but Stebbins, the heart, the desire, Lavelle Lyles ran for 213 yards, 3 touchdowns. The last one with under a minute left, giving them a 23-20 win. West Carolina still hasn't won yet, but they're playing a little bit harder. Good luck to Coach Parker as they continue to try to get a dub. Sydney rolls past Greenville. Now they're at the top of the NVL as well. They are 4-1, and they rolled the armor. Tucker Herani had 5 touchdowns. 3 of those going to Tank Fleming in a huge blowout win. Last but not least, Xenia falls to Fairborn. Skyhawks rally behind Kevin Smith. Fairborn hasn't been relevant for a long time in football, but right now they're 3-3. So we're seeing a new rebirth here.
Resilience, yeah.
Resilience. Zyra Cavett and JT Smith, the leaders in that. And Xenia falls to 4-2 on the season. A little bit of a surprise, but that's how it goes. GCL real quick. Baden stops Fenwick. Baden's top team in the D3 area. No question about it. Alter blanks Carroll. They move to 4-2. You know what Alter do.
Oh, yeah.
Chaminade loses to Nicholas. And their winning streak is over. They're now 4-2. Last but not least, DPS and Trotwood. Trotwood hammers Belmont 70-0.
I was at that game, man. It was sad. But at least the guys in Belmont didn't give up. That's one thing I will say.
Shout out to the coaching staff for continue to push. Dunbar wins their third in a row, shuts down Thurgood in the second half. Game was 22-16 in the third quarter. Maury Lattimore, DPS Player of the Year candidate, ran for a touchdown, and then the Wolverines would score 28 straight. 50-16 win. Devontae Young, Javion Graves dominant on both sides of the ball.
Wolverine.
4-2 on the season. You guys play Meadowdale next week. Meadowdale roars past Ponitz as Demarion Fleming threw a career-high 5 touchdowns to stop Ponitz. 56-0. That's the game of the week. You got Dunbar Meadowdale. What are you thinking?
Come on, man. I'm a Wolverine. We will shut them down. No disrespect to the Meadowdale Lions, but you don't want these Wolverines.
They don't want that smoke, huh?
No, we're building. We're building every year. Shout out to Coach Alack and his folks over there. They're doing their thing. We're building, and we're going to be better. Much better. Watch what I tell you.
It looks like y'all might going to make the playoffs for sure. We'll have to see how it goes. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this high school portion. We got college, NFL, Reds, and more. S.E.Live365 Sports Podcast. We're here at Dane 24/7 Studios. Let's get it.
My beginnings was intense. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? For sure. Yeah. We coming blacker than Black Panther 2. Nobody this thorough, that's the truth. Never go against the family, that's something you don't do. Don't get Eddie Kane trying to sing your way back in the group. Nah, stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. It's hard to depart from that.
Did you know individuals with diabetes should see a podiatrist every year? Contact Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic today to schedule your next appointment.
Diabetes Dayton is dedicated to the support of individuals living with diabetes. Services include a free diabetic supply pantry, emergency insulin program, free education classes, and much more. If you are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic, contact us today to see which services you qualify for. Until there's a cure, we help you live.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's a beautiful day out, and it's always a great moment when I got the legend in the building, T.O.
What's happening, Cash? How are you, man?
Feeling good, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel great, man. I'm honored to be here with you today, man.
Man,
this is awesome. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks a lot, man. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been possible. In 20, this guy and his partner helped me start my journey at Fox Sports Radio, and I'm forever grateful, man.
No problem, man. It paid off, man. You're doing great things. We're proud of it.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Let's get to this college, man. It's been the hype. This college has been crazy.
Buddy.
Prime had the whole country on alert. Everybody taking anything he say and they turning it and making it personal. But Oregon, that was a tough task. They took a tough one to Oregon. Prime said, "Hey, we got whooped this time."
It happens to the best of them, man.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think it would have been such a bad thing if people weren't throwing targets or darts at him. I mean, the man is doing something for college football, for football period, that we haven't seen in a long time.
Okay.
He's self-promoting, self-marketing, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what they pay the folks in the offices to do, but Prime is doing it himself.
Yeah, no question. And the recruits he got coming next year is gonna be crazy. Bo Nix, though, he had his way early and often. And the offensive line that's not able to protect Shedeur Sanders, give them the time that they needed. So with that being said, Colorado takes their first L on the season. You think they get to a bowl game this year?
Oh yeah, man, they're gonna get to one. I mean, it was just something they probably needed early in the season to get whooped. But you can't take anything away from Oregon, man. They're powerhouse every year.
Yeah, no question. They're in the top 10 to 20 every year.
Yeah.
And this year they look like they're in the top 5 to 10 for sure. Although the Pac-12 is, they're done after this year. It feels like they made a mistake. Although it's about the money, but
right.
You look at what they could have had going into next year. You look at what they could have had going into the next year. I think that the Pac-12 was ready for it to bust out, but now everybody's leaving, and so now we'll see where what happens. But this year it's been epic for sure, no question about it.
Shout out to Coach Prime.
No question about it. Coach Prime doing his thing. Now let's go to the other side. We got Ohio State, Notre Dame. Now we got Marcus Freeman. Shout out to Marcus Freeman. Did an excellent job in that game. Came down to the final minutes, and it came down to, you got 10 players on the field the last 2 plays. That's tough.
Yeah.
But it felt like Notre Dame was supposed to win that game. Ryan Day called one of the worst calls ever. Then he came back and did the Macho Man impression after it was over. Oh, yeah, the Lopes. I want a piece of you, but
right.
What'd you think about the game?
Man, I thought it was an awesome game. First of all, shout out to Marcus Freeman, man. Dayton, Ohio. I am an Ohio State Buckeye fan. But I was kind of rooting for Marcus a little bit.
I was kind of rooting for
just
Marcus,
a little bit.
Man.
Now, I wasn't rooting for Notre Dame, but I was rooting for Marcus. He had some challenges getting there, and I'm very proud of him. Congratulations to you. But my OHIO, we did our thing.
And McCord, hey, he showed that he could be that guy.
Yeah, he stepped in, man. People are going to talk about him, and that's cool. He's not like the other quarterbacks we had in the past, but he's going to do well, man. I think he has the knowledge that it takes. He definitely has an arm. It's just going to take some time, and they got to protect him.
No question. They do have to protect him, and they have the line, they have the talent. The coaching was okay, not the greatest.
Yeah, some very questionable calls, very questionable plays they ran.
4th and inches and you run a sweep. That one will forever be questioned, but McCord able to bring them back down and a big touchdown in the final, almost with 1 second left.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was excited, man, watching that game.
That was an intense, exciting game. LSU to the Final Four? What do you think?
Yeah, they going. They'll go. They got the two best quarterbacks, the two best wide receivers in the league. And if they protect their quarterback, they'll get there. And the running back wasn't doing too bad either. So, yeah, I think we're going to be pretty good. I think we're going to go to the finals.
All right, there it is. Now, Cincinnati didn't have such, they played hard, but took a loss to Oklahoma in the Big 12. They got their first real taste of what Big 12 action is like. Think the Bearcats will be able to step up and get to a bowl game this year?
Man, every year the Bearcats do well. They come back no matter how many people they lose or whatever. So I think they are very resilient also, and I think they'll go back to a bowl. Yeah, I think they will.
All right, that's what's up. It's going to be interesting to see. The Big Ten is loaded as well. When you look at it, I was just thinking, you got Ohio State, you got Penn State, you got Michigan.
Right.
It's going to be tough this year. Georgia, Alabama.
Oh.
Bama's down a little bit, but I think they found their quarterback that they're going to rely on. Georgia looks like they're unstoppable, but, when they play each other, it's always going to go back.
I'm going to put my duckers on Alabama on this game.
Yeah,
man. One thing about their coach, he knows how to get it done, and
Saban.
Yeah, he knows how to get it done. And this is a huge game, and they step up big when it comes to huge games.
They, no question about it. This was a big game for them against, they played Ole Miss.
Right.
And was able to make a comeback. And I think they were talking about they found something, when the chips are down, when you're at when you're at clutch time, what you going to do? And I think they saw some things. So it'll be interesting to see what they do moving forward. Clemson lost to Florida State.
Yeah.
Clemson might be, Florida State year, man. Maybe.
Florida State, man, they've always had so much talent and speed.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Florida State, I never count them out either.
No question. Now let's come back local a little bit. University of Dayton taking up, they're 2-2 right now. They're playing in the Pioneer Conference, and they will be facing, this week, they'll be facing St. Thomas Tommy's at home, 1 p.m. You think the Flyers get that win, man?
Come on home, UD. We got it. Let's do it.
Let's get that dub. Now, Central State, they're on a slight losing streak here ever since they played Dayton. They lost to Allen University 34-28. And this week, they will be taking on Miles College. And it'll be at McPherson Stadium. What do you think? They get off that losing streak or what, man?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say that the Central State Marauders will win. You put it right here. They will win this week. Come on, guys.
Let's go. When we come back, we're talking NFL, Reds, and a big announcement from T.O. All right. S.E.Live365 Sports Podcast, Dayton 24/7 Studios. Rock with us, man.
Did you know individuals with diabetes should see a podiatrist every year? Contact Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic today to schedule your next appointment.
Diabetes Dayton is dedicated to the support of individuals living with diabetes. Services include a free diabetic supply pantry, emergency insulin program, free education classes, and much more. If you are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic, contact us today to see which services you qualify for. Until there's a cure, we help you live.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back in the lab. I'm with the one and only T.O.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
And he's, we stunting on him today. It's stunt mode, as you can see. We feeling real flossy today, real flossy. You know what I mean? Now, you always feeling real flossy when your team win. And we're going to get to this NFL topic real quick. And we're going to go ahead and talk the Steelers, shall we? It was a very convincing win against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders did make it a game after scoring a little bit later in the game. But it was a vintage Steelers type of performance, 23-18. How'd you feel about the win, and what are you feeling about your team going into this tough division you got?
I felt real good, man. Definitely have a tough division. But one thing about us, we rise no matter what. We are the Steelers. We are the Pittsburgh Steelers. So anybody that wants to come against us, you got problems.
Right now, it's been an interesting season for you guys. Offensively, It's, been a little up and down, but defensively, you guys have really been elite in that category.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't move the ball, you can't beat us. We're scoring on our defense like people are scoring on offense. So we're making up for it.
No question, you guys are scoring. No, that is a good point. You guys are now 2-1 in the division, a very tough division. I'll say that.
Very tough.
And we'll see how it plays out moving forward. How you feeling about the quarterback?
I think he's going to do well, man.
Pick it.
Yeah, I like him.
Okay.
It's going to take a little time. Everybody just not a superstar. And that's one thing about us, too. We don't pick superstars. We develop superstars.
Great stuff. Great stuff. And the Steelers definitely on that. And you feeling good over there, Alex?
Oh, yeah, I know he feels good. That's my partner right there.
Yeah, award-winning Alex is feeling pretty good. He gave me 3 words, so he must be feeling good.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. That's a bold predictions.
Super Bowl.
We was waiting
right
on.
here. You heard it.
Who y'all beating in the championship? I mean, in AFC. Let's just say the AFC championship. Kansas City?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter. hey, it doesn't matter.
Oh, man. T.O. is in breakout mode, and when the Steelers win, everybody's happy. I know my mom's real happy, for sure. Let's run down real quick. Seahawks 37, Panthers 27. Seahawks moved to 2-1 on the season. Do they make the playoffs? Yes or no?
No.
Chiefs 41, Bears 10. Justin Fields said it's the coaching, is it?
Justin Fields can play, but I mean, I'm not going to give him anything with that win. They might as well play the daycare.
Cardinals 28, Cowboys 16. They're saying the Cardinals are tanking, and the Cowboys still can't beat them. What's your message to the Cowboys, man?
I am so glad the Cowboys lost, man. I mean, I know I got some friends out there that are not going to like this, but who cares? The Cowboys, y'all got the best wide receiver in the game. Y'all supposed to have one of the best quarterbacks, and y'all can't do nothing.
Oh, man.
Get rid of Jerry Jones.
Patriots 15, Jets 10. Is the Jets season over?
Yeah, it's over.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
Yeah, they need a new quarterback, man. I mean, sometimes you got to give people chances, but how many chances do you give them?
Yeah, and he's had a lot.
Yeah.
He's had a lot. And the coach is feeling the heat. Dolphins 70, Broncos 20.
Did the did the Broncos even come to the game?
Man, and you want to talk about the offense, but defensively, when you give up 70,
you know what, man?
That's the only 3 teams have ever done that.
I know some people gonna be mad at me because I got a couple of partners like Tyrone Bradley. He's a Dolphin fan, right? But y'all, the only time they, you know what that reminds me of? Remember we had those long football games? You put the man on it.
Yeah, the old school electric.
Oh man, that's how they play. Oh my God,
just scoring every time.
Broncos actually should just quit the year and start on. I'm sorry.
And the coaching staff is upset, and everybody's upset.
Oh, they had coaches? Oh, my fault.
I think so.
Okay.
I think they did. Lions 20, Falcons 6. Are the Lions going to the playoffs?
Man, yeah, I like the Lions. They're hungry, buddy. I love them.
Packers 18, Saints 17. Which team goes to the playoffs between these two?
Packers.
If anything. Bills 37, Commanders 3. Are the Commanders what we thought they were?
Trash.
Chargers 28, Vikings 24. The Vikings are toast, but do the Chargers go to the playoffs? They're 1-2 right now.
I doubt it. I doubt if they go.
Okay. Colts beat the Ravens 22-19. I know you was happy about that.
Thank you very much.
The Ravens haven't scored a touchdown in 2 to 3 games. What's the deal?
I don't know, but I'm pretty happy with the win of the Colts. Thank you very much.
And last but not least, Bengals 19, Rams 16. Did you check the game out? And
man, I don't know how the Rams lost that game, man. They gave it to them.
They gave it to them. Burrow was just doing just enough to make it happen.
They better quit giving people all that money and not You know, they giving folks all that money and they're not proving, man. So they get what they deserve.
Reds, let's switch to baseball real quickly. Reds, they won, but they're still 2.5 out with 5 to go. 5 games. Do they make it?
Yeah, they make it.
Oh, you think they're going to get in there?
Yeah, they'll make it.
We got faith. Keep hope alive. And with that being said, we're going to wrap up our sports segment, and we're going to talk for a couple minutes about your situation, man, and your announcement.
Yeah, my announcement is just to tell all people, man, go to the doctor. Over 5 months ago, I was diagnosed with kidney failure. And I had no idea that I had it. So it's very important that you go to the doctor. I mean, the way I found out about it, my doctor called me on a Saturday night, and he told me, check myself into the ER. And I said, hey, man, I'm out of town. He said, check yourself in the ER. So when I did, man, I checked myself in, and I was in intensive care for 7 days. Very good care at Grandview Hospital. Thank you, guys. But it's very important that we go, especially African Americans. African Americans are more prone to have it because of our high blood pressure and our diabetes. So those are the key factors of kidney disease. And 9 out of 10 people have kidney failure and kidney disease without even knowing it, without any signs. So go to the doctor, man. You know, I got a great doctor team, man, the great physicians and nurses that are helping me. Pretty soon I'm going to be needing a kidney, you know, so I'm going to do a kidney drive. But it's very important that we all go to the doctor, man. I was on my deathbed, and I didn't even know it. So get out there, man, and I thank God. You know, I'm definitely a Christian, and I thank God for what He's allowed me to get here to be. You know, because all your money, your fame, none of that matters when you can't help yourself, when you can't do things yourself, or you're not here anymore.
How did it feel to be in that bed and just?
Oh my God! I cry when I talk about it, so I don't want to cry on here. But I mean, it's just very important, man. When I laid in that bed and I asked God to give me another chance, man, because you know I got kids and grandkids and a wife and family, and I didn't want to leave them like that. So He gave me another opportunity, and that's why I'm gonna be a spokesman for the Kidney Foundation, because it's very important that we get out here and get checked.
Well, congratulations on doing that. And,
no doubt.
You know, you definitely been a major influencer and someone who a lot of people watch and, you know, watch your moves, man. Everybody's watching to see what you're going to do. But sometimes life stops you in your tracks.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
And you know, you're a bounce back type like the Steelers. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm prayerful, man. So, you know, I'm here. I'm going to continue to be here. And you guys keep me in prayer. And get out and get checked, guys.
No question about it, man. And that's a unbelievable story. Make sure you guys listen it out and check it out. And your advice one more time.
Make sure you go get checked. Get your blood pressure checked, your diabetes checked, whatever's going on. Make sure you go to the doctor. Don't be scared of the doctor, because some things, if you stop it ahead of time, you can save your life.
There it is. No question about that. It's been an honor and pleasure to have you on.
Man, awesome.
What you got coming up real quick?
Man, Thanksgiving weekend, you know, we feed we feed 500 families.
You already know. I'm out there.
A hot meal every year. My Back to the 80s, I got a concert coming on. And then I'm looking forward to my 17th annual talent show, the biggest talent show in the Midwest. So I'm excited about that. We took off 2 years because of COVID, but this is our 17th year. Nobody does it bigger and better than us in the country. You know, and
no
that's
question about that. No question.
That's been proven. I mean, we get people from Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit.
Young Tykes and everybody be up in there.
Man.
Come on now.
So yeah, I'm excited about doing that, man. It's a blessing to be able to get back to young people, man, and especially where I come from.
It's a blessing to have you on the show, and to get and gain knowledge and experience and just learn from you, man.
Thank you, man.
I
appreciate it.
Honor and a pleasure, my dude.
My pleasure. Hey, man, I'm very proud of you guys. You too, Al.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, award-winning Al. And then as we get ready to wrap this up here, it's been an honor and pleasure. Special thanks to Rich Feet Foot and Ankle Clinic. If you're having problems with your feet, make sure you go to Dr. Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic. All right. With that being said, signing out with Mr. Owens, Mr. Cash. As you see, we stunned on them. Make sure you check out the podcast, S.E.Live365. Special thanks to Dane 24/7. Let's go ahead and get these awards, man. We catch you next week. And they are just cannot put the ball in the basket. Behind the back, he puts it up. Oh! Okay, tell us what you think. XO.
Excellent.
Certified.
Certified, man.
Certified.
More of this.
He said he wants some more of that, chef. The mayor said that. So, you know.
I'll wait till everybody else get there.
Oh my God, man. It's amazing.